Hey there everyone, welcome back. We're here doing the lessons of A Course in Miracles, and today we're doing lesson number 325. All things I think I see reflect ideas. Well, right off the bat, we're going to be questioning what we think we see. So just get ready for that and don't be offended by it, and maybe even open yourself up to the idea that there are really beautiful things that you think you see, which reflect ideas that make you happier and at peace. Like, for instance, just as a quick one, behind me there's a travel trailer, behind that is a mountain, up above me is this clear blue sky. So these things to me make me feel at peace and comfortable and excited about my life. So all those things are ideas, but they're great ideas. So I think this lesson definitely could take us in both directions, that we are, in our lives, we can look and see where we are seeing things, think we see things that are causing us to hold on to stories that are not in our best interest. But I also think that the things we think we see are beautiful and put us into a state of peace and gratitude and joy. So yeah, let's make sure that we look at both sides of this teaching today. All right. This is salvation's keynote. What I see reflects a process in my mind, which starts with my idea of what I want. From there, the mind makes up an image of the thing the mind desires, judges valuable, and therefore seeks to find. These images are then projected outward, looked upon, esteemed as real, and guarded as one's own. From insane wishes comes an insane world. From judgment comes a world condemned. And from forgiving thoughts a gentle world comes forth, with mercy for the Holy Son of God, to offer him kindly where he can rest a while before he journeys on and helps his brothers walk ahead with him and find the way to heaven and to God. And our prayer for this lesson: Our Father, your ideas reflect the truth, and mine, apart from yours, but make up dreams. Let me behold what only yours reflect, for yours and yours alone establish truth. And that is our lesson for today, lesson 325. All things I think I see reflect ideas. What do you think you see that reflect ideas in your life? I think we do a lot of just kind of memorizing definitions of words or ingraining things into our mind, and we just accept them as, it is what it is a phrase that comes to mind. And I definitely don't think that's true. I think that there are a lot of ways to see and understand things in our experience, and we need to be a lot more flexible and a lot more open as we move forward into this consciousness expansion process that we're all going through. We don't know what we're looking at. We do know that we're creating our experience, if you trust all these teachings that we're given in the materials here and in all the channeled material that we've received through Tina's network and Carol's network. We're creating this reality that we're looking at with the body's eyes, and we have ideas based on those reflections back to us of this thing that we've created. So who knows? I mean, really, you have a chance to start fresh, to give new meaning to things that you think you see. You know what I'm saying? Like, just open up, relax. It's okay. All right, let's see what a year of forgiveness has to say about all things I think I see reflect ideas. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one you know as Jesus. This is the great challenge to the things you are taught about your world, that it is objective and it is happening to you. It does not come from you. Anybody who is still on the battleground does not believe this lesson, and many of you will not believe this lesson. Uh-oh, trigger warning here. The only way for you to believe this lesson is to practice it. Practice changing your mind about something, and that something will reflect the change in your mind that you have chosen to make. If this is an objective world, then that will not happen. If this is an objective world, your thoughts could not make any difference whatsoever. If this is an objective world, you cannot be a victim. But you are a victim. You are a creator. But you are not a victim. You are a creator. You are made in the image of God, and we must remind you every day after day that you are made in the image of God, and that what you find in your world reflects something that you want. When you see death and destruction, you keep choosing to see death and destruction. Perhaps you see a disaster on your news station and you watch it, wringing your hands in horror. When you tune in again later to see how it's going, you are choosing to indulge in that. If you get rid of your television sets and choose only loving, kind, informative, educational, uplifting, and inspiring entertainment, you will not be indulging in that. But if you keep looking at the car accident as you drive by, you are choosing that, and you will get more of that. We encourage you to practice this lesson with diligence. Ask yourself, what am I seeking in the world? Am I seeking peace, joy, creativity, and self-realization? Or am I seeking arguments, frustrations, wars, bad relationships, and unhealthy foods? What am I seeking? Those things represent ideas that I have, that I bring into manifestation by my desire for them. Determine what you desire. See what comes to you. The process of projection is powerful. Your entire world is made by the process of projection. Once the mind has cleared, the projector will only project good things. Be the change you want to see in the world, and your projector will project good things. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you tomorrow. So I make YouTube videos, so I'm on YouTube a fair amount, just checking in during the day. And I happened to notice when I checked in last night, and it is November, I don't know, maybe like the 21st or something, 2022. And I checked in last night and I noticed there's like a little news feed that I usually scroll quickly through, but I saw there was a shooting in Colorado. So this lesson is making me question, is there some part of my subconscious mind that wants to believe that those kinds of things are happening to people in the world? Like, why did that catch my eye? Why did that catch my attention? And I didn't open up any of the videos, but as I was scrolling through, I think I saw the word shooting, and I saw a picture of Biden, like making an address about it or something. And I guess I should look at this in a positive light. I chose not to click on any of those links to hear any information about the story. But the fact that I noticed it at all, the fact that it was in my feed at all, is because I created that. Like, I created that opportunity for it to be there. And I know this stuff is a little bit like hard to handle sometimes, because did I create a shooting? No, but I created the opportunity for my mind to stop and notice something, sad and tragic in my YouTube feed, which is generally a lot of happy, healthy things. So that's going to be something that I think about this lesson today. All things I think I see reflect ideas. So I have to go inside and ask myself, what is it what story am I telling myself about the world? Do I have hope and faith in this world that I'm creating? Or is there still a place in me that thinks that I'm a victim of the world I see? Why did I plant that opportunity in my experience last night? You see what I'm saying? So I just throw that out there to say that it's okay. Like, what we're going through is all okay, but every one of us can stop and look back on something that you experienced yesterday or something you'll experience today, and you can analyze it from this perspective of, I'm projecting everything that I see in my so-called awakened state during the day. And why was it that I saw certain things? Another thing that gets to me, and I'll end it on this, is roadkill. I just kind of assume that depending on, maybe I'm in the car having a conversation about something, and there's a dead animal on the road, And I have a hard time with not looking to see like what kind of animal it is, not focusing too much on like the carnage or whatever, but I don't know, I just have this, I see something on the road and I want to know what it is. And if it's a dead animal, I say, oh, I can identify what that animal is. But there's something in me, obviously, in my projector that's creating that idea, that's projecting that, so that I have to see it and look at it. Even if I choose not to look at it, I still know something's there, and you can usually tell when it's an animal versus a piece of garbage or something else. And even that, why is there anything on the side of the road? Why am I creating that image? So these are some good things for me to think about, and I really love how these lessons make me pause and ask myself, why am I creating that? Why am I doing that? What can I do to make this different? How can I evolve myself and, be more loving in my life in such a way that it will eventually invite in an opportunity to never see those things again? Is that even possible for me? I think so. I'm a limitless being. So there's some of the crazy things going on in my mind. I wonder what you all are thinking about, and what is it that you, if you believe in this idea of projection and everything you see is a creation of yours, what are some things that you see that bother you that at some level you're creating? And why? Why do you think you're doing that? What are you getting out of it? What is it telling you about yourself? Is it symbolic or is it literal? I don't know. Stuff to think about. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this lesson today, and I will be back again for more tomorrow.